Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you for a walk back in the woods, and I'm going to show you our deer stand. Tomorrow, I'm in Pennsylvania, so tomorrow is the first day of deer season, rifle deer season. It starts Saturday this year, which is unusual because usually it doesn't start until it's the first Monday after Thanksgiving. But this year it starts on Saturday, and they're also giving us the first Sunday to hunt also. So let me take you for a walk, and I'll show you the deer stand. These are our chickens. We're gonna stop back and get our eggs on the way back. Okay, this is the outside look of our deer stand. Me and my father built this some years ago. Bunch of the old lumber on it is rough cut. I used to work at a sawmill, and we got a really good deal on all the lumber. Picked up the windows from yard sales and just various different places that we can find them. It's all, these are 1x6s on the outside, 2x4s, 2x6s. Actually, I think that these 2x6s were 2x12s when we got them. They were given to me, so we ended up taking a circular saw and cutting them into 2x6s. Got a little tiny porch there, door. I'll take you inside here shortly. I just wanted to give you a look on the outside of it. Porch. All right, so that's the outside look of the deer stand. I know what a bunch of you are all probably thinking, that's no deer stand, that's a house. Yeah, no, it is our deer stand, and we built it to be comfortable, but not only that, is we built it to be able to take our families in the summer, all year round, come back out here and watch the wildlife and just enjoy the outdoors in a comfortable environment. I have a 4-year-old, I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son, and we all know they can't keep quiet for anything. So something like this allows us to be able to come out here and enjoy seeing the animals without spooking them and such. So I'm going to take you inside and show you what the inside looks like. Come on. Okay, let's go up. Now the steps are a little steep. It's been a while since I've been back here. Some of the old lumber does need replaced on it. We do have a little hole in the floor here, which I'm not gonna step on that because I don't wanna fall. So let me get the keys out of my pocket here and see if we can't get inside this thing. I was in it one time over the summer. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I'll see what I can do. So I was in it over the summer one time. Okay, so this is the inside of the door. Got the little, not quite even sure what kind of antler that is, but anyhow, he made this little locking mechanism for whenever you get in, you can shut it. The inside curtains are made with just like camouflage burlap, and then the rods are just sticks shaved down. We got some deer antlers. This was a buddy of mine. He lives probably, I don't know, 3 miles from us, not even 3 miles, and he killed that and gave it to us, so we just hung it up in here. Just got some, we hang coats up or hats or whatever on these. That's just an old propane heater. I killed this deer probably about 15 years ago. I ended up getting this deer mounted because it was my first perfect rack, and I was really psyched about it. I was probably around 15 years old when I killed it. So I got him mounted. The only thing is I picked a full sneak mount, and I wasn't really happy with it. And I tried to get the guy to redo it for me, which I would have paid him to do, but unfortunately, whenever you do the full sneak, it uses less cape for if you would have did just like a semi-sneak or something. So I had to kind of just go with this, unless I wanted to do another different hide, which I wasn't a real big fan of that. I wanted to keep the original. So I figured, why not just stick it in here? And it's pretty cool. We have the temperature gauge in here. It's sitting on about 52, 54, somewhere around there. Same thing with these. This is the burlap curtains that are just homemade with the just a stick shaved down for the curtain rod. There's the windows, all the windows slide. This is just a, like I said, it's been years since we've been in here. Got some snacks and stuff up here. A lot of that stuff probably isn't even any good, but it does have solar on the outside. It doesn't have a battery in it at the moment, but you do have lights. And then up here on the top, which it's not there anymore either, is used to be a storage water tank, and that's what this pipe goes to right here. It allows you to come up here and wash your hands, and we have our coffee cups and whatnot. And it does have just a little small leachy bed down in the bottom. When you wash your hands, it will go down in. That's all disconnected though. It's been years since we've actually stayed in here for a while. Last few years we really hadn't did a lot of deer hunting, but now that I live over here, there's definitely going to be some hunting going on. So we just got to get it cleaned out. I know tomorrow's the day that we're going to go hunting. I don't know if my father is going to come. He said something about coming with me. Maybe do some videos. Maybe we'll get a deer on video shooting it. Got some comfy chairs in here. And got this carpet on there just to keep some of the floor noise down. Let's take a look out the window and see what we can see. Like I said, these just slide open. And we can see pretty far down there. Them deer come down that bottom. They walk up that fence line. That fence line was, it was pretty thick. I had to cut that tree just to get up this side, so hopefully those deer still walk that This is our front view. Let me open this window. Okay, this is our front view. Sorry. We had, I did have corn out there a few months ago. My deer camera's still out there. I don't feed them no more because we're not allowed to hunt over corn piles or anything like that where I'm at. And I don't think that's all that fun anyways. I mean, I know we're hunting in a, some people would say it would be a house, but it's not a house. It's just a little deer shanty that we are very comfortable in, that's all. And I do know what it's like to hunt out in the cold. That is our old deer stand out there. And that's not even the very first deer stand that we built. I had an even smaller one that didn't even have sides on it to keep the snow or the wind off of us. So I know what it's like to be cold, for all the people that say that we're city boys, which we're not. We just like to be comfy. This is the outside. It's not a very far shot. Furthest shot we probably have is, out there is probably maybe 60, 70 yards. Maybe a little further, I don't know. Down here to the bottom is probably a little longer shot than that. That's probably close to a 100-yard shot to the bottom down there if we see something crossing down there. But we're gonna go tomorrow and we're gonna see what we can see. I'm gonna show you some pictures of some deer that I had got on camera. I'll throw them up, show you some of the buck that we have on there. They were coming through a couple months ago. But you could check those out, and hopefully they're still around. There was a lot of bow season left whenever I got those pictures. I don't go bow hunting, so I don't know if they're still left. We had a couple pretty good, nice ones on there, so we'll see. All right, guys, that was just a little video to show you my deer stand. Like I said, I'll show you some of the pictures that I got throughout the summer leading into early fall. And hopefully tomorrow we have some luck. Maybe we'll get a buck on camera. If not, then I'll definitely do a video and show you if I do end up getting something. The first week of deer season where I'm at, the first week, which this would be Saturday to Saturday this year because they're allowing us hunting on the first Saturday, is buck only. And then after that, the last week is buck and doe. I had several different buck come through. I had a couple 8 points, a couple 9s. I have a real big 6 point. He has a really big brow tine and only 2 on the top, but he has 3 on the top on the one side, and he is a legal deer. Where I'm at, you have to have 3 on one side, but it has to be on the top, on the main beam. You can't have just a fork on the top with a brow tine. That's not a legal deer. It has to have 3 on the top on one side. So the 6 point that I have on camera, he is a legal deer, and if he does come through, I will probably take him down. He is really, he's a unique deer, and I think that he would be nice to get up close and see what he looks like up close and personal. I have a couple smaller ones on there. I think there's a 5 point. Now, he is a legal deer. He doesn't have brow tines, but I'm not shooting nothing small like that. I'll let them get bigger, even though around where I'm at, I'm sure somebody will take him down, but that's their choice. I have nothing against people killing smaller deer if that's what they want to do. A lot of people hunt for the rack. A lot of people hunt for the meat. Whatever. I have killed a really nice 10 point about, it's probably been about 9 years ago. So, and I've killed a lot of buck over my time of hunting. So I'm not necessarily too worried about killing a buck just to kill a buck. We'll let those smaller ones go. I'll get a doe. I got one doe tag. I think I was allowed up to 6, but it's really only me and my kids that eat the deer meat. I don't have a lot of freezer space, so my wife doesn't eat deer meat. So I didn't see any point in having to take any more than just one deer. So if I end up getting a buck, I'm more than likely not going to kill a doe. If I don't kill a buck, I'll end up killing a doe just to get us some meat. But I do want to tell you thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment if you'd like. And I appreciate the subscribers. So we'll see you on the next one, and hopefully we get a deer down. If we don't get him on video, I'll get a video of the deer, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna throw some pictures up. You guys check them out. They're the deer I've had over the late summer, early fall. So I'm gonna throw them up now and see what you think. Till next time.